It's Ramsey Dewey over here in Shanghai, China. Welcome to another edition of Q&A with the Coach. If you have questions for future editions of Q&A with Coach, just leave them in the comments down below. Today we have a question from M. Michael Dixon, who says, "A year ago I randomly stumbled across one of your YouTube videos. It was very informative and I subscribed. I am 49 years old and I have to admit that I've learned plenty of life lessons from listening to you. I can fight enough to reasonably defend myself in most situations, but I am hardly a martial artist. You actually inspired me to lose over 50 pounds and to stick with my weight loss regimen. Dude, that is awesome. You got out there and you trained. You followed the central message of this channel that I'm constantly emphasizing, that I've been teaching for 14 years here on YouTube. Get out there and train, and you did it. You actually went out there and did it. That is fantastic." And Michael Dixon actually has a question along with this, though. He says, "I wanted to first thank you for that, and then I wanted to ask you what you thought about a vegan diet for fighters. I am vegan, and I am literally in the best shape of my life. I am stronger, I am more agile, and I have very good cardio for 49 years old." All right. That is fantastic. I'm so happy to hear that you went out there, you trained, you lost that weight, you're health conscious, and it sounds like you're doing great, man. Now, you asked about vegan fighters. What do I think about vegan fighters? Now, regardless of what I'm about to say, first and foremost, if it gives you the result that you want, then that's the right way. If eating a vegan diet is giving you the optimal results that you look for, that you want, that are making you happy and giving you the type of lifestyle that you want, then by all means, be a vegan. More power to you. Save the animals. That's awesome. That being said, there is a laundry list of essential nutrients. A pretty big list of essential nutrients that are absolutely essential for human health, organ health, the higher function of the brain, athleticism, etc., that are available exclusively in animal sources. And a equally long list of nutrients that are very rare in nature in plant sources and extremely abundant in animal sources. Does that mean you have to eat meat? No. What that means is that if an athlete wants to perform at the highest level and they are vegan, they must supplement to get these nutrients. Now here's a partial list. Things like vitamin B12. Yes, I'm saying vitamin because I'm secretly British. Ooh, did you know that? Anyway, I'm a UK-US dual national. Vitamin. That's one of the words that the cowboys back in Idaho couldn't beat out of me. "Get him, he talks different. Why do you talk all weird and that and say aluminium and, get him." Anyway, vitamin B12, vitamin D3, zinc, carnosine, omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHC, saturated fat, cholesterol, CoQ12, taurine, creatine, and a bunch of others. All right. Most of these are either absent or very, very rare in plant matter. And so if you want to have an optimal supply of those nutrients as a vegan athlete, you need to supplement. Now, fortunately for those who want to adhere strictly to veganism, most of those, I say most, not all, most of those are available in synthetic form, such as creatine monohydrate, a synthetic form of creatine phosphate, which you get primarily from animal flesh. Now, is veganism optimal? Well, for some people it is, and for some people it isn't. Nutrition is complex, and here's why it is complex. Because there is a complex microbiome in your guts, and it is not the same for every person. There are probably more bacterial cells in your guts than there are human cells in your body. And what those bacteria do is allow you to digest food, extract nutrients from them, and help you to assimilate the nutrients into your own body. Now, Some people do not digest plants as well as others. Some people don't digest meat as well as others. There is only one culture in the entire history of the world that historians know of that was ever exclusively plant-based in their diet. Only one, and it's a very small, isolated one. And it's specifically because they have a genetic mutation that allows them to extract extra nutrients from plants that most humans cannot. So, again, digestive health is a complex issue. It's a very complex issue. What's not complex is food science. What is really good about veganism and other restrictive diets like that, when I say restrictive, I'm not talking about calorie restrictive. There's probably a better word for it. But when I say restrictive diet in this video, I mean a diet that says, don't eat this particular thing. Okay? So a vegan diet is restrictive in the fact that it restricts animal products. Okay? What do you call it? A paleo diet is restrictive in the fact that it won't allow you to eat grains or other plants that came during the agricultural period of human development. The idea is eat like a Stone Age person, basically. Anyway, when you live one of these restrictive diets, veganism, paleo, whatever, right? What is the first change, the first major change most people make in their lives? They start reading ingredients. If they go to the store and they buy a packaged item, they look at that ingredients. They look at the ingredients on the package. Are there any animal products in this box? I need to know, because if so, I can't eat it. And so immediately, by doing that, we filter out a lot of garbage. I've met a lot of people, they go on a vegan diet for a while, and almost immediately they feel better. And why is that? Because they start reading the labels. And when they start reading the labels, they filter out the junk really quick. I mean, man, go to a supermarket, look at the labels, read the ingredients, and just pretend you're a vegan for a minute. Go to the candy section, pick up some milk chocolate candy bars. Oh, milk! Well, you can't have that. Got to cut that out right away. Okay, how about let's pick up a can of soup. What's this? Milk, fat, solid, something like that. Can't have that. What is this thing? Oh man, I just bumped the microphone. What is this scientific sounding Latin looking ingredient I don't even know how to pronounce? Let's look that up on the internet. Oh wait, that's extracted from animal sources. Can't eat that. And so just by doing that, you filter out a lot of crap. Same thing with paleo, man. You can't eat wheat ingredients or grain ingredients. One of the biggest perpetrators of bad, unhealthy food items in American grocery stores is modified food starch. And if you're eating paleo, you can't eat modified food starch. It's vegan, but it's terrible for you. Sugar is vegan too. And an excess of sugar, man, that's terrible for you. That's basically poison. But reading ingredients is really good for you, because it gets you asking the right questions. Should I be eating these weird sounding chemicals? If you can't pronounce it, the answer is usually no. Man, modified food starch, that can cause a lot of problems. I had a roommate, and he had these very adverse reactions to eating modified food starch. It made the lining of his intestines start coming off. In his poop, it was gross, man. It was really disconcerting. But as soon as he started cutting out all the modified food starch, he started reading labels. He wasn't going on a vegan diet or a paleo diet, anything like that. He just read the labels for modified food starch. And almost instantly, he cut out most of the crap from his diet. And he lost an enormous amount of weight. I mean, he was a pretty fat guy. He lost an enormous amount of weight just by doing that. Just by making that one minor change, reading the labels. So man, shout out to people who read the labels, right? People on restrictive diets or otherwise. Now, athletes. Athletes are way different than regular people in the fact that they have to compete. Not against regular people, but they have to compete against the best of the best in their sport. And to be competitive against the best in your sport, you need every significant advantage that you can get. And as far as diet goes, that's a big one, because that's the fuel that allows you to move. That is the fuel that allows you to grow. That's what allows you to put on muscle and repair damage, etc. Can you be a good vegan athlete? Yes, absolutely. There are plenty of examples of great vegan athletes. All of them supplement. All of them pay attention to nutrition like it is a science project. Which it basically is. Man, I just got through telling you don't eat all the crazy scientific sounding chemicals in food items at the grocery store. And then I'm telling you, if you're a vegan athlete, you gotta add all these extra chemicals into your diet. But yeah, that's basically how it rolls. Here's an interesting fact. Almost every animal is edible by humans. Almost every animal. And almost every animal is edible without even cooking it. Yes, you will get more macronutrients if you cook it, and the heat will break down the collagen in the meat or the organ tissue and allow you to extract more protein and so on. But almost every animal is edible, even without cooking. Most plants, on the other hand, are poisonous. Go out into a forest, look out in a field, look out somewhere where there are a bunch of plants and trees and bushes, and look for food. And you're not going to find very much. Most of that stuff is completely indigestible and poisonous. And even the stuff that you can put in your mouth and eat has all kinds of chemicals in, which are the plants essentially screaming, "No, don't eat me," that causes stress responses in your body. We tend to call them antioxidants to make them sound like they're good for us, but that is essentially what it is. Chemicals that cause stress responses in your body. And stress, positive stress to a certain extent, is good for you. For example, do some hard exercise. That's good for you. Do hard exercise 24 hours a day without sleeping. Not good for you, because you need the rest period too. We need moderation. That's the thing about humans. Athletically, physiologically, as far as our digestive health goes, we are generalists. Many animals are specialists. Some animals are specialized in running really fast, pouncing on something, and killing it really quick with their jaws, and gobbling that meat up raw and getting the most nutrition possible from that experience. Humans are generalist. You look at our teeth, we have sharp teeth, we have grinding teeth, we look at our digestive tract. Hold on, it's my daughter. She wants to say hello. Hey Ivy, I'm making a YouTube video. Do you wanna say hi? Here's Ivy. She's my 5-year-old.
I have exciting news to tell you.
You do? What's your exciting news?
I'm losing my teeth.
You're losing a tooth. That one right there, is it loose? Wow. We were just talking about teeth on my YouTube video.
Dad!
And that's one of your incisors. And that too. Oh, my other daughter's here.
Dad! I need you to help. Look, and you need to press the button because I have a homework assignment. So record all my
Alright,
water
this button right here?
Yeah, now
Or
go.
the start
come,
button?
Come.
There.
Hey, what did you do?
I'm in the middle of recording a video right now.
Oh, come on,
Can it wait?
Please, Daddy!
Apparently, I am needed. So I'm going to pick this up in a future video. In the meantime, get out there and train.